Okay, so yeah, if you guys saw the last video, I had some issues with the Swampfox, and I contacted them, and the problem was that the optic was completely shutting off in the dark, and then when I would also put my finger over it, that was the first issue, and the guy from Swampfox that I talked to said it was perfectly normal. You know, that you want to, obviously, if it's too dark to see, it's too dark to shoot, kind of BS. And then another YouTuber reached out and said, hey, mine doesn't do that. So I contacted Swampfox, and I said, oh yeah, okay, well, send it back. So I did, and this is the new one, and I'm completely covering the sensor, and well, it's not turning off all the way. So, working as it should. So I don't know if the guy didn't know what he was talking about. Here nor there, he should have probably known better. But the second issue was that the screws were too small to actually mount it to the Hellcat. And they had since remedied that also. So, let's see, in here, I think it's in here. It will give you the size that you should use for optics. And I did on the last one. Is mounting. All right, cool. So right here, the 365, the Hellcat, and the Canic or Yannick. So it's M4 by 0.7 with a 7.5 millimeter effective length. So they obviously have not updated this, their little owner's manual, because the 7.5 millimeter does not work. It is, and like in the other video I showed, it just barely protrudes, and I did not have any faith in it to mount it. So now, so what do we got? 7.5, M4 by 0.7, the 10.1, so this is for the Yannick, or Canic. The 0.5 by 12 is for the 365 XL. And then it says with a 7.5 millimeter, but now they changed it to an 8.6 millimeter length. And that is to correct the size. So we'll go ahead and see how this works. They give you 4 also in here. So, yeah, that's way better. I mean, obviously it's another millimeter. So, that sticks out a lot more. And even, I mean, even with putting their little weather stripping on, the last one barely came out of the weather strip. So this one's got, 1.5, 2 threads at least. So that's nice. And so go ahead and put these on real quick. See what we got. So I am going to put some blue Loctite on them, and then I'm going to go to the range. So I don't want to have to take this off again. And put them at the base of the threads, the bottom of them, because obviously this is not sticking out too far, and you want the Loctite on where the threads are actually meeting, where the male's meeting the female. Just bust this down real quick. Okay. Make it a little easier. So There are the 4 indents that are going to go into here, obviously. So let's see. And they do give you a mounting tool. Nice. I don't torque one down all the way and then torque the other one down all the way. I kind of step it. Not crazy tight, but tight enough where it's not going to fall off. And there you go. It's nice. It's it's really thin. Doesn't protrude out. That was the one thing, like the RMR, the new RMR CC is probably gonna protrude out quite a bit. But I wanted to try this one, and then definitely didn't have the best first impression. But I'll tell you that they have very good customer service, and they were pretty prompt, even when kind of had to hold their hand on the first one. But I'll do some testing, see how this thing is, and we'll do a full review later. I appreciate it.